Hello, everyone. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. I'm trying to find it. Where is it? We are live. 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 Hello, everyone. It's The Rise Creating Your Voice. Once again, I am Judah Bernard, the wisdom dialoguer and the motivational warrior of the podcast. As you see from my kitchen to yours, I have the infamous in Texas, the 40-year-old vegan on Instagram, and also C.P. Peterson, here to give us a crabless oyster mushroom thing. But one thing I want to do is, before I introduce her, it is her birthday today, so we're going to celebrate her birthday the right way on the Rise Creating Your Voice podcast. Just bear with me, okay? Here we go. I don't own the copyrights to this music or this voice, okay? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cheryl. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Cheryl. It's your turn now.
Yes, thank you for that grandiose introduction and the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. Yeah, shout out to Judah, The Rise, for having me on his platform today. I sure do appreciate it. I am here today to show you guys how to make some crabless crab cakes. You know, if you have that taste for salmon croquettes, it is very similar to that. Healthy, easy to make with the oyster mushrooms. You know, it's full of minerals, fiber, fat-free, gluten-free, cholesterol-free, so tons of benefits with eating oyster mushrooms, as we have here. So you can get these at your local grocery store as they're becoming more popular. Don't let the look of it scare you away, or the smell of it. Oyster mushrooms have that natural fishy smell and fishy taste. That's why they're an excellent choice to make your crabless dishes for that plant-based lifestyle that you're trying to transition to. So here they are. Okay. So today it's gonna be real simple. Doesn't take too much to do it. We have a few ingredients that you're gonna need. Of course, your oyster mushrooms you're gonna need. You're gonna need a little bit of flour, and I'll get into how much you're gonna need in just a second. Bell pepper, green. Purple onion is what I like to use of choice, but you can use any type of onion that you like to use. You're gonna need a little bit of Old Bay seasoning. You know, you can't have a fish fry, or you can't have anything seafood oriented without having an Old Bay, okay? So you're also gonna need a little bit of garlic powder, salt to taste, and you'll also need cornstarch. That's what's gonna give it that extra crispy taste, and then a little bit of baking soda. All right, so we're gonna get right into it, and I'm gonna show you guys how simple it is to make. Of course, you wanna heat your oil to whatever settings. Today, I'm just using a little bit of vegetable oil, so nothing fancy, but again, you can use the oil of choice to your liking. And in this bowl, we have flour. So you're gonna need 1 cup of flour. Down here, if you can see, we have a little bit of cornstarch. You're gonna need about 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Let me rotate that bowl. You're gonna need some garlic powder, a little Old Bay, and then I like to throw in what I call, this is my go-to seasoning, right here, okay? Badia seasoning. So if you have some of this, get it. It is thebomb.com. All right. We're going to rotate on over to our green bell pepper. And then we have some onion. And then, of course, we have our oyster mushrooms. Everything is chopped. So you want to chop your onions. You want to chop your oyster mushrooms. You want to chop your bell pepper. That simple. All right. And so from there, all you're going to do, guys, is give it a little spin. We're going to mix all these lovely ingredients together. So again, we have our oyster mushrooms, we have our bell pepper, we have our flour, onion, garlic powder, cornstarch, a little bit of baking soda. Yes, baking soda, just a pinch. And then we have our salt to taste. Okay. All right. Now that we have it all nicely mixed in together, let me show you guys. Nicely mixed in, right? We're going to add a little water to it. And then we're going to form our crab cakes, our crabless crab cakes at that. So again, guys, this is a nice, healthy option. You know, for me, I was a pescatarian for about 7 years. So it took me a little time to transition over to a total plant-based lifestyle. And I was craving snow crab legs. I was craving crabs and shrimp and things like that. So being vegan is not like a death sentence. There are tons of options. Oyster mushrooms are fairly inexpensive. I believe I paid $4 for 3.5 ounces of the oyster mushrooms. And again, remember all those healthy benefits. You know, you're getting your protein, you're getting lots of minerals, you're getting fiber. Again, it's gluten-free. You can even use gluten-free flour if you choose to make it a gluten-free crabless dish. Cholesterol-free. So we're just going to pour a little bit of water in here. 1 cup of water, and I like to do it in halves. And then what you guys are going to have to do is you're going to have to get your hands in here, all right, so that you can form them into the shape and size that you choose. You also can use an ice cream scooper if you choose. That'll make it a lot easier if you choose to do that. I just choose to get my hands in there, get my hands a little, you know, I don't mind getting a little dirty in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I like to do. So we're going to add a little bit more water here. And it should turn into a nice little paste, right? You don't want it to be too soupy, you know, but then again, you want to be able to form a nice paste as such, okay? So we're going to keep mixing that up a little bit. And we're going to add this last little drop of water. And then we're going to get to forming our cakes. And I hear my oil over here popping. So I'm going to remove it just for a second, just until we can get those cakes formed. All right. Let me show you guys the final mixture here. And here we have it. Oh, if you guys can smell this, the onions with the garlic, with that Old Bay seasoning. Let me tell you something, it's going down. And then, like I said, oyster mushrooms have that natural fishy taste. Tastes just like crab cakes. I made some of these for Thanksgiving for my dad, right? I didn't tell him what it was, and he is a lifetime, he's 70 years old. He's been eating meat all his life. So I gave him some. He tried them. He said, "Ooh, this crab cake is good." I said, "Dad, this is not crab cake." And the video is on my, the highlight is on my Instagram page at the 40-year-old vegan. So he tried it, he tasted it again. He said, "This crab sure is good." I said, "Dad, this is not no crab. This is not crab. These are oyster mushrooms." So I just let him make it, you know, as long as he likes them and he thinks it's crab, it's all good because he's getting, again, all those wonderful benefits of eating oyster mushrooms. So I like to put some gloves on because, again, I like to get my hands a little dirty. But if you choose, you can use a ice cream scooper and you can scoop up and then you can just drop it into your hot oil. But for me, I like to patty them up. So what I do is get a little cutting board, put a little bit of flour on there, just so it doesn't stick on the cutting board as I'm forming them. And then I'm gonna throw them right into the grease. Okay, so we got our cutting board here with a little bit of flour. You can even put a little bit of flour on your hand so it does not stick. And then we'll form our patties. And if you need, if it's still a little too sticky for you, just have your little extra flour on the side that you can just add right onto it, and that'll make it easier to form them, okay? So I'm gonna put a little flour on my hand just to get started. Just a little extra flour there. And we're going to take our crab mixture as such. So I have about a little ball full. And here we have it. You can make them as big or as little or bigger if you choose, okay? But you see the consistency, they're not gonna fall apart as soon as you throw it in that hot oil, all right? So let's put this oil back on. And let's just make sure that it's nice and hot. I'm gonna put a dash, a little bit more flour on here. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Let me know. I'm here to help you guys out and show you how easy it is to cook plant-based cuisine, right?
Hey, Cheryl, then we have a question.
Okay.
Are you sharing a written recipe or we have to take notes?
No. You definitely can take notes if you like. However, the recipe will be available to you guys. It also is in volume 1 of my cookbook, 20 Shades of Vegan. However, I'm gonna post it here for you guys. We'll have that up for you shortly after.
Yes.
All right, so here we go. And normally I like to go ahead and form a few before I put them in the oil so that they can kind of cook. Oftentimes I make about 6 of these, so they make quite a few, and that's just using 1 pack or 2 cups of the oyster mushrooms. So it makes quite a few. You can dress it up with dill sauce, you know, plant-based tartar sauce. Today I'm gonna serve it with some pimento grits. So it's kind of like salmon croquettes and grits. Right, so we're gonna get a few here in this oil because this oil's over here speaking to me. It's popping. It is popping. And I like to just drop them right on in the oil. We're gonna let it get a little bit warmer because I took it off just for a second because it was really popping. But we'll go ahead and form a few more as the oil is still warming up, okay? So again, just take your little nice handful, add a little bit more flour if needed so that your hands aren't extra sticky, or you can use an ice cream scooper if you choose. And I'm sure you guys can hear it over here sizzling when I tell you the smell. I plan to take these to my dad today. He's gonna be happy about it because ever since Thanksgiving, he has been asking about the crabless oyster mushroom cakes. So these will be a nice treat for him. You guys don't be scared. If you have questions, feel free to ask. That is why I'm here. To answer your questions, to show you how simple and easy it is to cook plant-based dishes. What do you guys like to normally eat if you're eating seafood, what do you like to eat with your crab cakes?
All right, guys, we have a question. Our chef said, what do you like to eat with your crab cakes? Come on, let's see they said those crab cakes are delicious. So I'm assuming someone has already tasted your crab cakes.
Probably, you know, if you've gotten that volume 1 of 20 Shades of Vegan, like I said, it's in there, and I've had some good feedback about these. So hopefully you have had a chance to try these. If not, this will be your opportunity here.
Some people said potatoes. Some people said hollandaise sauce.
Okay. Those are all lovely options. Anybody else eat them with grits, or grits for breakfast, for lunch, or, you know, because I eat these for breakfast.
I'm from the South, so I know I like my grits.
Me too, with a little bit of butter. You put sugar in your grits?
No, I'm not. I'm on a sugar-free diet.
Okay, good.
No sugar. No sugar.
I'm glad
Somebody
you don't.
said they like Dijon mustard.
Okay, for the Dijon mustard, that's a good option as well. I can dig that.
Somebody said grits. Yeah.
Yes, for the grits. Yes, for the grits. How many of you guys are actually vegan, or you're you know, part-time vegan, flexitarian? You just kind of go with the flow, eat whatever.
Raise your hand if you're a part-time vegan like myself. No, just wait. Full-time vegan right here. That's why at this age, this is what I look like.
Y'all will never guess his age. Let me tell you, I'm not gonna spill the beans. I'm gonna let Judah tell you guys. But when he told me his age, I was like, can't be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you share with them that age.
I can't tell them. I want them to guess.
Okay, y'all have to.
Why are you doing that down part? Oh, somebody said no. Everybody putting down thumbs for vegan.
Down thumbs for
Put
vegan.
Up thumbs. Who's a vegan on here? Let's get some up thumbs.
Yes, we want the up thumbs.
They said was a vegan for about a year, might do it again.
What made you change? The person that said they were vegan for about a year.
All right, Simone Carter, what made you change?
What happened?
What happened? What made you backslid?
So these are frying up nicely, guys. And I'm going to show you.
Oh, somebody said they want to, but they need help. Why don't you get her cookbook then? Oh, they said meat happened. Meat is always there. Charisma, you said I'm pescatarian. They said meat happened.
Meat happened. What?
Like meat just came back into existence.
Right.
Somebody said I miss sweet stuff with milk and eggs in it.
Okay, some interesting, you know, look, there is something for everyone. What you eat, I don't knock it. Hey, to each their own, but I'm here to help you guys. If you do need some tips, feel free to inbox me, message me, reach me by Kite, Carousel, however you want to do it. But I'm here to help you guys with any vegan questions that you may have, any tips, anything like that. And
understand, for everybody that's on the live, understand that we actually have her stuff on there. So go ahead and tag it now, get that cookbook, and start cooking like a vegan. Trust me, it's so healthy. I am glad that I turned vegan because it gives me a whole new lifestyle and an outlook of eating more healthy. But then again, I'm going to put something else in your life. Understand, vegan and plant-based products, they are living things. Once you put dead things in your body, guess what? That is a carcass that is still rotting inside your body. That's all I'm saying. Facts. Let's give it up for Judah because he's speaking nothing but facts, you know? You are what you eat. I know we've all heard that before. And I know I'm not a dead carcass. I'm all the way alive. Exactly. So, you know, New Year, guys, is coming up. Let's be more healthy. I love to see all people just transitioning to a more plant-based lifestyle. You feel better. You feel more alert. You really do. And can I tell a story right quick if you don't mind? Yes, please. These are frying up nicely, so we got a little time. Okay, so we got a little time. So the thing is, I was in Arizona on a site visit, and I was around a bunch of meat eaters. And I ate vegan, and we had to climb up. I think it was Arizona. I can't remember the state I was in. It was Kansas or somewhere like that. But then again, we actually went to the state building in that state, and we actually went all the way up to the dome, up many flights of stairs to the top of the dome piece. If you know how the dome piece in Washington, D.C. look, there was actually flights that actually lead you in there, and it just narrowed down to small steps. Let me just tell you, half of the meat eaters did not make it to the dome.
Wow. Why do you think they
I
didn't?
was the one in the forefront, like, let me keep going, because I was energized by the living things I ate. I only ate a salad. I didn't have any dressing, no meat products. But then again, I drank water, which is another living thing. You have to drink a lot of water. Those are living things in your life. Start defining and looking at living things. You're dead for a reason. You're dead for a reason. Start eating more living things so you can have energy, so you won't be always depressed, so you won't have anxiety, so you won't have the different particles and things and for us wanting to rest all the time. Trust me, my energy is like this 200 and 300% every day. Not saying I don't have bad days, because we go through bad days too. That's just life. But understand that my plant-based diet is an example of me living. And that's what I want to do, is live.
That is so true, guys. So what is everybody doing to maintain a healthy lifestyle? And you don't have to be plant-based, but what are you doing? You working? You meditating?
Yes. And also eating in portions too as well. Just because you get takeout, that don't mean you have to eat the whole plate. Because guess what? Those are not portion size people.
Amen.
I'm just saying, just because you go to the Chinese restaurant and they give you a big old styrofoam full of stuff, that's enough to feed 46 people. That's not for you all just by yourself. I'm telling the truth right here.
Good point. Yeah, he's speaking facts, y'all. You better take it in. Get all this good information in on this great Saturday.
I'm sorry, let me go back, because it's a lot of people saying something. Not a vegan, but love vegan dishes. Great. They told me to tell them the truth. Get the cookbook, y'all. I'm going to keep saying that. I know I'm preaching. I'm sorry. I'm a minister. I do understand, but I call myself an humble servant. But just know, it's just life. And, you know, it's about the living word, too. So, amen to that. And have way more energy as a vegan. Yes, amen.
Yes.
They said work out as much as I can. So that was one of your questions. What else you're doing? I'm not a vegan, but when I juice consistently, I feel so much better. Guess what, cousin? Keep on juicing. Oh, I almost brought my juicer out because I got a new one. Smaller portions to keep healthy. Good job, Simone. K-Neat, spiritual queen, king. I don't know what that means. But just understand, people, keep living. Keep living. Keep eating more healthier. Keep meditating. Do some yoga. Practice meditation where you're aligning yourself with the universe. Just align yourself.
Love it.
And I can't tell you anything. Go get massages. Practice self-love. Go get that central movement action bag. Go get some reflexology. Go get some acupuncture. You got to try these holistic things, because guess what? It works for me. And, you know, I'm not going to tell you, you know, how I can, you know, you just got to be good and have fun. Be childlike sometimes. I'm just saying.
And dance, guys. If you know me, you know I love music. Man,
I love music too.
Come on, you got to just got to just put you in a good mood, you know?
Yeah. Get out of that funk any way possible. Whatever makes you happy, just get out of it. If it's just biting into an apple, whatever it is.
Right. Do what makes you happy. I say that. These are frying up real nice. They only take, if I didn't mention, about 5 to 7 minutes. You want to flip them maybe halfway in between that time. But let me give you guys a quick sneak peek as they are frying up.
Ooh.
Smell, I'm telling you, it's intense.
Can you mail me one of those?
I got you. When I come up there to DC, I'm gonna make you some. That's the least I
think you gotta come on. COVID ain't gonna wait for you.
I would love to be able to do some more traveling, guys. If you're not in the Texas area, that is on my list of things to get to. But you know, as we know with COVID, we all want to be safe. So we hope to be able to do that. Just be more interactive with one another, not just virtually. Okay.
And one thing, what I want to do, and I asked, and she can say yes, no, or maybe, and you guys are going to be her accountability partner, is that she and I collab together and at least do this once a month for you guys. So what do you guys think about that? Doing this once a month where you guys can come on, but we will also do a Zoom. If you buy her book, her ebook and stuff, well, we'll pick a recipe. We'll get everybody the recipe before, make sure everybody has all the ingredients, and once a month, everybody will come on Zoom and actually we'll do the recipe together where we can actually put this into an interactive video and be Facebook Live, everybody in their own kitchen actually doing it. So tell me what you think about that.
Would love to be able to do that with you guys and just be here to give you some tips on a monthly basis. And if I didn't mention, volume 2 will be coming out in the new year. I'm just putting the final. Yes, so you got to get one. You can't have 2 without having 1. So I got some real great recipes you guys are going to love. So you got to get into it. These are almost done cooking up. I flipped them one more time because I like my food extra crispy. How do you guys like yours? You like it extra crispy or?
Fry hard.
Extra crispy it is. So we're going to make these extra crispy for Judah in spirit.
Yes. I just want you to send a smell through technology. Can you just throw it over there and smell it?
Everybody, scratch your screen and sniff it.
Look, let me come up to it. Hold on. Let me get close.
Here, let me help you get close.
Hold on. Oh, smells good.
They're going to be even better with these buttery grits. Of course, it's plant-based as well. You know, there's all sorts of plant-based options now, guys. So not like back in the day when people was just eating grass and carrots, and that's that.
So, Cheryl, they said they want to taste your apple crumb crisp.
Okay.
And everybody's saying sounds great. That would really help if we do it once a month too as well.
Perfect.
But you got to go and get her ebook. You have to get her ebook to participate. You have to get her ebook.
You do, guys. And let me just tell you, the long-term goal, of course, is to open an eatery. But maybe, yes, look, hey, maybe have a couple locations, but we're going to get there. But your support is greatly appreciated. It is definitely appreciated. These are almost done. We're going to take a couple off and plate them. We'll let them. You love plating. You love eating too, huh?
I love eating. Can't you tell? These pants are a little bit too tight, but I'm in them.
They're not that bad. They're not that bad. All right, let's take a couple of these off. And I will show you guys how nice and crispy these came out. But trust me, these are not crispy on the inside either. It's just the outside has a little crispiness to it.
Yes.
But the inside, when I tell you, you bite into it, the texture of the oyster mushroom just gives you, it's just reminiscent of crab. All right, so here is one. Fresh from the oil. We're gonna let that sit for a minute. And like I said, these will easily make, because I didn't even make all of them. And this is what, 5 here? And it probably will make about, I don't know, 2 or 3 more. So that's using 1 pack of the oyster mushrooms. And this is about 3.5 ounces. Okay. And these store pretty well. You just want to throw them in the fridge, or when you take them out, you want to make sure you rinse them thoroughly, chop it up. But again, we're going to include the ingredients to the crabless oyster mushroom cakes so that you guys can make it at home. If you do make it, you have to tell me how you like it. Okay. All right, so we're gonna take all of these off. Actually, they are nice and golden brown, nice and crisp. We'll turn the oil off. And I like to plate them on lettuce. I have some butter lettuce that I'll plate them on. And then I made a little bit of ranch dressing that I'm gonna top it with. Seasoned ranch dressing. I didn't have any vegan tartar sauce, but next time I'll maybe have to make some for you guys because it's real simple to make. Dill sauce, tartar sauce, it's not hard to make. It's a lot easier than you would think. All right. So let me show you guys here. You could just smell those.
I smell them. I'm sorry, I smell them.
All right, and we're gonna plate them. Excuse me 1 second here. We have our butter lettuce. And we have our cakes. And we're just gonna set them nicely here, and I will show you guys in just a second, them being plated.
And make sure you guys go and get her cookbook. Get her cookbook. I already placed it in the comments. I'm gonna place it again. It's an ebook. Yes. Make sure you go and get it. I can't tell you how you need to go and get it immediately.
All right, and as I mentioned, made some nice buttery grits, and they're just pimento grits. These are my favorite, the Bob Red Mill. You can get these at most grocery stores. I know for sure Whole Foods has them, but they are my favorites by far. So we're going to plate the grits. And yes, I did put some butter in here, probably a little bit too much butter, a little pepper and salt. But you know, however you eat your grits is up to you. All right. And then, like I said, I had made a little bit of the ranch dressing. So let me show you guys what we're working with here. So we're just gonna drizzle some of this on here.
Oh, yum, yum.
I like to throw a little green. This is actually just dried parsley. All right. And there we have it. Crabless. Of course, I'm gonna test taste. I gotta test tasting for my dad, right?
Yes.
Anybody have any questions? See how simple that was? Like,
yes. Any questions? Can we get hearts for the presentation? Let's get some hearts. Let me tell you, the cookbook is how much, CP? How much is it?
$99, but I actually may go ahead and throw a little promo code on there for the next.
She about to throw a promo code on there. Y'all better get it now. I'm telling you. What's going on? Just get it because guess what? This is an African-American young woman doing her thing. This is amazing. Do you understand how many vegan cookbooks is out there? But she has given us examples. She's given a sample and actually preparing this in front of you to show you how it should look. You know, this ain't even pictures. This is live time doing it where you see the actual product. Not a promo product, but they put lights, camera, actions on it. But this is right here from her kitchen to yours and to your mouth.
Yes, and it's so good. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I normally don't like to crunch and chew, but oh my gosh, let me just show you guys.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I'll be mad at you, polite. Because I can't crunch and chew.
I know. It's smoking and steaming. It's just, oh my gosh, so crispy. When I tell you that these mushrooms, guys, get you some. Get you some of these oyster mushrooms. All those benefits, like I said, protein, vitamins, fiber, minerals, cholesterol-free, gluten-free. So listen, no excuses. Chop it up. Make it into a salmon patty, if you want to call it that.
Yes.
Okay, but it's so delicious. Let me take one more bite. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me.
One more bite for real. You just gonna tease us on the camera.
I said Grace too, by the way, in my head. Oh my gosh. It's so yummy, y'all.
So here we go. They said, why not have cooking classes?
That is a very good question, and that is something that we're going to definitely get into. I know Judah mentioned doing the live cooking classes once a month, so
hey, why not? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
But you got to get. The thing is, you guys, let me tell you something. I understand that y'all want these free and stuff like that, but at a time, I mean, you got to pull back into her giving her talent and her time too as well. So the thing is, we don't want to just keep offering free things. I mean, my platform is free, and I don't need anything. But then again, we still need to contribute to her lifestyle, which is a chef too as well. So when I introduce people's talents and stuff, let's definitely start pouring and sowing seeds into their ministry. This is her ministry, okay?
Amen. I appreciate that. Yes, indeed. I definitely don't mind if you know me. If you don't know me, don't mind giving you tips. I'm very friendly, approachable. Hit me up with any questions you have. But at some point, I do want to be able to grow, get this eatery open so that I can spread the love to more people.
And guess what? If you sow seeds into her, you know, maybe we can get this eatery up before she knows it. Why not? This isn't in the cookbook. This is in the cookbook, her volume 1 cookbook. You have to get an ebook. But the thing is, in this, we are switching it to a podcast effort. So in the podcast, it will have all the ingredients and everything in this too. So this is just Facebook Live, but we will post the ingredients, which will drop next Sunday in the podcast form, and then you can actually go and rewatch it, and you'll see all the ingredients too as well. So start practicing. So when we align in 2021, the cooking every time and doing a Zoom for those who want to do Facebook Live and those who don't want to do Facebook Live with us, we can also have a private Zoom too as well, where you guys are just doing it and learning from her. So we got all the ideas, but once myself and the 40-year-old vegan come together, we'll pitch it back out. We'll probably do another free little thing, and then we'll pitch it out as far as those who are interested in actually doing the cooking classes too as well. And I'm willing and ready to host. No charge for the 40-year-old vegan, but I do want you guys to pay into her ministry, and that's all.
Amen. There's nothing more to say to that. Yes, y'all. Judah is awesome. Give him a round of applause. He is such an awesome host. I really appreciate his platform, the things he's doing. Make sure you check him out as well. He has other topics that he discusses on a regular basis. So let's show him as well. You know, we have to be there for one another. So just had to say that little spiel.
They said drop your promo code and the Cash App, birthday lady.
On the Cash App. And thank you for the birthday wishes. The Cash App is...
Hold on, let me put it in there.
The 40-year-old vegan. Just how it's spelled. Not sure if you can see that on here, but it's
I'm going to do it.
Okay. Thank you guys for the love and support. If you're rocking with me old, if you're rocking with me new, I appreciate it. I really do. I really do hope that you guys make these. They are easy to make, quick to make. As you see, it doesn't take much time. It doesn't take much prep work. You just got to chop a couple onions, a couple bell peppers, and chop up your oyster mushrooms. And then there you have it, and you just fry them. You probably
and what I want them to do also, go to your Instagram page or whatever social media once they do it, after they buy the book, if they can hashtag you on your thing. So hashtag the 40-year-old vegan. If you make them, anything you make out of the cookbook, I'm sure she would love for to see it, and just making sure that people are supporting. Understand, we have to start supporting one another. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what you look at, but we all are humankind. And one thing is, support is needed during these times.
Absolutely. Wholeheartedly agree with that. It doesn't matter who you are, what you do. You know, we all have to be here for one another during these times. So that is the truth. But yeah, if you're not already following me, I'm the 40-year-old vegan on Instagram. On Facebook, it is CP Peterson. And again, we're gonna have this recipe for you guys, you know, as a bonus. So I hope you do make it. Tag me in it and let me know what you think.
No, this is not pre-recorded. This is actually live right now.
I'm live.
Dolores Lopez. This is not pre-recorded. This is actually live. And I want to tell you guys, to be honest with you, and Cheryl, you can be honest with them. You guys, we are not, we didn't even know each other.
No.
We met, about a month ago, and her sister actually introduced us. So in this, I'm trying to tell you guys, start making friends. Go outside of your comfort zone. Start making friends that are positive and going to feed more into your life. Get rid of those negative old friends that you have that are still negative and still got drama. 2021, we're not going forward. We're moving forward in positivity. And guess what? One thing I can say about the 40-year-old vegan, no one has ever did this that was on my podcast before, but she showed the love back. Once I posted and did the social media information, she was posting back. So you know what that was doing to me? That was pouring back in my spirit. As soon as she posts, I tag her back. It's sort of like we was just tag teaming. But this is what generates love. This is what generates support. So I thank her for that too as well.
Thank you. I appreciate you as well. I really do. And you guys watching, I appreciate you all for tuning in. Just viewing both of us. That is very, I love it. I love it. I'm almost in tears, you know, but I'm not gonna cry.
Oh, don't be crying now, because you're gonna make me cry. That's not good.
This is the best birthday gift ever that I could ask for, is to be able to cook for you guys. So.
Oh gosh. Now you're gonna make me cry.
No, don't cry, because I'm gonna start crying. Everybody gonna start crying. We can't be crying.
Oh, well, you know what? Okay, there we go.
Bring it back in.
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone that joined. I want you guys to continue to listen. I want you guys to definitely listen to all my seasons, because I just have to be honest with you. This whole podcast was ordained by God. And in the ordination, he offered me the opportunity to provide a social platform where I'm in 5 continents. I've only been doing this since August. 95% of the people that I've interviewed have been on my podcast. I don't know them personally at all. So I want you to understand that he has coined me the wisdom dialoguer and the motivational warrior for a reason. And I must live up to God's expectation. So the thing is, at the end of the day, I got to be healthy for you guys. I got to be healthy for me. And I got to continue doing God's work. And this is God's work. And we have to continue to love one another, because Jesus Christ said, love one another as I have loved you. He didn't say you got to do this, you got to be this, you got to be this. He said, love one another as I have loved you. And that's it. No matter what people are doing, no matter whatever their lifestyle is, no matter what, love one another.
Yes, guys.
And get out of other folks' business. Mind your own business. That's
and drink
your problem. Mind your own business. Talk about your business to yourself. We talked about self-love earlier. That's important. But then again, I don't want to get off on the random topic. Go look at all the other videos I did this morning. But I want to thank Cheryl, the 40-year-old vegan, because she's have blessed me of doing this on her birthday. Who would have, young, attractive young lady like herself, just like, I wouldn't mind being on your podcast, but it's my birthday. So I was looking like, I got to go all out. So I decorated my kitchen like it was her birthday.
Yes, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, yes. So it was an honor to even someone to say, I want to come on for my birthday. So you know what it feels like that. If you want to be on the Rise Creating Your Voice for your birthday, come on. I have a birthday surprise for you too.
Right, he'll sing for you too. That little man, I'm telling you, he has a voice. That's a church choir voice. Baptist church choir voice.
Yes, it's a creative, the creative in me, and I love just what God has given me, and I use every talent that He possibly have. He probably gave me too many, but I'm gonna use them. I just can't juggle one. I'm juggling all of them. So
Right.
jack of all trades, but I don't say jack of all trades. I say master of all trades because once God is in it, He anoints me to take charge of all of them. So I'm blessed to have God in my life and being the center of my joy too as well. So
Yes.
if you guys don't know me, I am Judah Bernard, the wisdom dialoguer and the motivational warrior. Definitely we're going to have the 40-year-old vegan back on because she done given me so much energy that we're going to keep blessing her with just free social platforms until she's tired. And I declare and decree that she's going to have that eatery. And guess what? Guess who's going to be there when her grand opening shoots? The Rise Creating Your Voice. Right? Yes. Just live. When she opens up her next one, guess who's going to be there? The Rise Creating Your Voice. Live. And the thing is, no matter where I am, because I am in negotiations with different things, so I want you to know that I'm not going to be where I am next year. I'm not going to be standing in my kitchen. I'm going to be standing on a network kitchen.
Right. There you go. I received that.
The thing is, at the end of the day, what I want you guys to understand that this is life. You got to start speaking stuff into existence. And not only speaking it, but actually living it and doing it. You can't change just staying right there. If you want to stay stagnant, be you. I'm okay with that. But that's you. I want to move up what God promised and right in my driven purpose. So my biggest thing for you guys is start wishing, start hoping, and start praying. If you guys want the information for tomorrow, I'm actually doing a mission statement class for free. That mission statement class is actually, instead of writing or pasting beautiful pictures of cars and houses on your vision board, a mission statement drives you to go to that, but you need a mission statement to start. What business that does not start without making a mission statement? So start making mission statements for your life. Instead of making New Year's resolution that by June it's already over with because you've already cheated, make a mission statement. He said, write a vision, make it plain, so those who may read it may run with it. So let's start writing our visions and making it plain by joining the mission statement and making sure that we are together for 2021. Is there any parting words that you would like to leave with them, the 40-year-old vegan?
You know, healthy outside starts from the inside. I'll leave you guys with that, and that I really appreciate you all tuning in. And again, being able to be on Judah's platform, The Rise. Keep in touch with both of us, you know. But thank you guys again. Best birthday ever.
And I got to say it again. They asked Cheryl, they said, when is the next cookbook? I'm going to tell you, 2021 is coming.
It's almost done. It is almost done.
Yes.
I promise. Putting some final touches on it, and it will be out soon to you guys.
And so I want to join you guys, but I definitely just, if you want to cash app her, the thing is, sow into the ministry. I'm not telling you to cash app her. If it's in your heart to do it, that's it. That's it. Because the thing is, I'm not here to collect money. Like I said, this podcast platform I have, I don't receive any monetization for it because I don't want that. I don't want ads in between me and her talking. I don't want that. That's why I choose not to do it. I'm not getting any money for this. I don't want money for it because this is God ordained and God gives free will. So God will bless this as I continue to follow his will. I don't want the will of others, and I definitely don't want the will of man. Right.
Very organic. This has been all organic, not planned, not scripted. This is what's meant to be. The universe has...
This is raw material. That's it.
Yes, I'll say that, definitely.
Yeah, so I love you guys. Definitely, Cheryl and I will talk so we can make an agreement and make sure that we come back for you guys, pick you up, start delivering those cooking classes, and also providing another segment so we can definitely get Cheryl where she needs to be We're going to get her where she needs to be, because guess what? She already said it. She's declaring and decreeing that her evenings are coming, and I can't wait to even sit down and actually be the host of her grand opening and everything, where it's just phenomenal food. Because I love eating. I ain't gonna lie. I love eating, but I love to eat vegan food. So don't be trying to cook me no cupcakes and stuff in here, trying to set me up for failure. The devil is a liar.
I got you all. Look you.
So we're going to end this, but how do I end it all the time? Is tell a friend, tell a foe, heck, tell your spouse, heck, tell everyone. We'll actually see you on the next podcast. And understand. If you would like to tell your story on The Rise or have a possible interview with The Rise Creating Your Voice podcast, email thetRjudah@outlook.com, and on the subject line, please place potential interview, and an expert will get back in touch with you as soon as possible. Looking forward to those interviews and or telling your story.